It's almost midnight right now, and I got a sudden hankering for some muffins. What I love about oat muffins is that they have a bit of that taste and texture of traditional muffins while still being super healthy, and especially in terms of fiber. They are great for people who can't give up wheat for anything. I use instant oats, nothing fancy. Just make sure you get the ones in a paper, not the ones in a box. The ones in a box are slightly more expensive, and it's the same thing. I'll start by soaking the oats in milk until they become mushy. This will add moisture to the muffins. As they soak, I'll be mixing other ingredients. These oat muffins still have some wheat flour, but a lot less than in traditional muffins. Now, I've tried cooking oat muffins with just oats, and they were an acquired taste. Let's just say that. With this, you just use about a cup of wheat flour and like 1.5 cup of oats. Let me pick up all the ingredients I'll need from my really messy spice rack. I'm adding some baking powder, baking soda, cinnamon. I also like to use some mixed spice. I think that's it. Of course, some salt. Now let's go back to our oats. I'm going to add a couple of eggs and sugar. Just half a cup or even slightly less is enough. I'll also add some vegetable oil. Now I have both canola oil and sunflower oil. I love both of them, but canola oil can be quite strong in its flavor, especially in pastries. It's really best for stews. So sunflower has no taste, so that's what I'm going to use. Oh, by the way, I should be preheating the oven. I'll set it to preheat, turn the temperature to around 200, 215, and set the heat to come from both above and below. On second thought, I think I'll use 180 and let the muffins bake for about 20 to 25 minutes. With things like muffins and cakes, you really don't want to overmix the batter. So even though I have this really cheap electric hand mixer I got for testing for my other channel, I'm not going to use it. Just a wooden spoon is enough. This will keep the muffins fluffy and airy. The last thing I'm going to add is some raisins, and then I'm going to fold them in. I'm out of muffin paper liners, but slathering the muffin tray in oil works just as well. To be honest, I can't even remember the last time I bought those liners. I use this method most of the time, and it's fine. Maybe I should get a pack of those reusable ones, the ones made with silicone. I'm a bit concerned that I've made the batter a bit too light, but I'm just going to bake it as it is. If this batch doesn't come out right, I still have a second batch that will go in. Yeah, I only have one muffin tray. So, but I'm hoping for the best. Let's see how they turn out. Maybe I can add a bit of oats or flour to the other batch. These muffins are already plenty healthy, but if you want to make them even healthier, you can sprinkle some seeds on top. I have some chia seeds and flax seeds from my messy spice rack, so that's what I'm going to use. You can also sweeten them a little bit. You can by sprinkling a bit of sugar on top, just a little bit. In they go for about 25 minutes. Oh, this turned out a lot more brown than I expected. I think it's the sugar we sprinkled on top. The milk in the recipe may also have something to do with it. A quick check for readiness, and they are perfect. There was no need to worry about the texture of the batter. I'll let them cool down slightly for like a couple of minutes. It makes them a lot easier to get out of the tray. These are so moist and fluffy. I think the light butter and also soaking the oats in milk really helped. But these are really, really soft and fluffy. So that turned out really well. Let me know what you think about this and subscribe for more midnight recipes. Bye. Oh yeah, I have a second batch to put in. I really should get a bigger tray.